Hello again, and just as a quick reminder, I'm making these videos in the summer, so I don't necessarily know how comfortable we are on some of these topics. And so if you have difficulty on one of these videos or anything else, make sure that you talk to me in class. The videos are a starting point, not an ending point, okay? And so it's possible that during the school year you guys just cruise through these, or it's possible that some of them give you some difficulty. So just make sure you ask questions if you need to. We are going to be working on multiplying fractions. And before we start, an important thing to understand is that the word multiplication can be changed around with of. So it's 1/2 of something. So when you see this problem, 1/2 times 6, it's actually saying, what is 1/2 of 6? And you should know that 1/2 of 6 is 3. Okay, you know, if you shot 6 baskets and you made 1/2 of them, that would be 3. So when we start to deal with problems like this, 1/2 of 3/4, what that's actually saying is break this up into 3/4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and it wants to know what 1/2 of that would be. Well, to split each of these up into 1/2, we cut them like that. So now our whole box is split into eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we want 1/2 of each. So 1, 2, 3 would give us 3 of those total 8. So we know that 1/2 of 3/4 is 3/8. So I want to show this to you because it should be pretty easy to see where this answer came from. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. So in adding and subtracting, you need a common denominator. The denominator. For these, we do not. Which makes them much easier. Same idea here. I just want to show the picture again. So if we have 1/2 like this, and we want to know 2/3 of it, that means we have to split these up into thirds. And we want to know 2/3 of that 1/2. So here's our 1/2. 2/3 of that would be this, which is 1/2 of 6. Same pattern as before. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Now, if we have mixed numbers, once again, we need to turn those into improper fractions before we start. And we remember that we do 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So we get 8/3 times 1/4. And now the shortcut is to simply multiply across. 1 times 8 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. We can simplify this fraction by dividing by 2. So we get 4 over 6 and 2 over 3. And now we can't simplify any farther, so there's our answer. Same process on the bottom. We need this in improper fraction. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 1 gives us 6 over 5. This is 3/4. And I want to show you something real quick. Let's say we forgot that we didn't need common denominators. So we found a common denominator of 20 for these, which you do not have to do. This becomes 15. This becomes 24. And now, if we multiplied this out, which I'm not going to do by hand because it's going to get real ugly, okay, it becomes 15 times 24 is 360 over 400. Okay, so this would become 18 over 20, because 3 times 6 is 18, 4 times 5 is 20. Now we have this here and this here. Okay, and we have to simplify both of them, but just for sake of argument, I want to show you, okay, that's 0.9, and 360 divided by 400 is 0.9. So you will get the same answer both ways. It's just, now we have to simplify. Which would you rather have, the one on the top or the one on the bottom? And I'm hoping that you would want the one on the top because it's about 8 steps easier. Okay? Divide by 2, 9. Divide by 2 on the bottom, 10. So that's our answer. Okay? So would get the right answer if you found a common denominator, but my lordy, that gets pretty difficult. Okay? Pause and try these on your own. The top one would give us 15 over 20, which simplifies down into 3 over 4. This one becomes 3 over 2 times 2/3, which gives us 6 over 6, which simplifies into 1. Okay? Some of you may have answered 1 over 1. Okay? That's right, but not the best answer. The best answer is 1. Okay? Because 1 divided by 1 is 1. Alrighty? The assignment will be put on the website. We're doing better at keeping these short.